An OnlyFans model thinks that disabled people are essentially dolphins. An OnlyFans model thinks disabled people are dolphins. Now, she didn't actually use the word dolphins, but you'll understand when you see the video. She describes them as being sentient beings. Like, what? Are you sentient? Like, sentient. Like, there are many things that are sentient. A goat is sentient. A dog is sentient. You know, a cockroach is probably sentient. I mean, like, she's describing them like they're animals. Like, this is so messed up. We're gonna go ahead and put it on. And like, so basically, the title of the video is OnlyFans star criticized for running a fuck a fan raffle. This actually happened. She's not the one who did it, but she did something very similar. And like, these girls are crazy. Like, these girls are terrible. My gosh.
If this guy can make me squirt, I'm going over there.
Yeah.
And you can't do it.
That's fair, yo. That's fair. That's fair. I get it.
That happened to me, man.
So since you have advised like other OnlyFans creators on how best to like begin their platform and stuff, I wanted to go through this recent deal that this one creator had, and I want to know if this is a good deal.
If it's a good little situation.
Yeah, if it's a good situation.
Specs.
So there's this creator named Gaynor McKinnon, and she's
Her name is gay.
yeah, it's a pretty gay ass name. So she ran this special where she did a raffle, and for $20 she's selling 20 tickets. And if you're the lucky winner of this raffle, then you get to have sex with her.
I actually did, I wouldn't say a fuck a fan, but I did an opportunity for my fans to have an experience with me for the disabled. With
that was me.
That's pretty cool.
Specifically, I wanted to do.
Thank you for your service.
Not like a Make-A-Wish, but I just wanted to give people.
A fuck a fan?
Disabled people are horny, bro.
Yeah, dude.
So this was a Make-A-Wish. It was a fucking Make-A-Wish.
Are just as
everyone's horny.
They need love too, man.
And they're sentient. And this.
Oh, that's the one.
And they're sentient. They're just, bro. They're sentient. What? Like, how horrible is it? Like she's acting like they're animals. Like, okay, it's obvious they're sentient. They're human beings. They have a disability. Not like I don't know how else to describe it. They're not like half goat people. Having a disability, being in a wheelchair, or, being disabled in some way, it doesn't make you any less of a person. I mean, even if someone has Down syndrome, I mean, wow, this girl is terrible.
With Jimmy?
Yeah!
Yes! Okay,
and he was like, this guy, he was completely legally blind, or is completely legally blind. He's heard my voice on podcasts, and he never.
Bro, this is so fucked up. Like, we're not even talking about people now with mental disabilities, like, or neurological issues, like Down syndrome. She's talking about people who are like blind. Like, oh my gosh, blind people are sentient. Blind, bro. These people are. This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up. Oh my gosh, blind people are sentient. Do you know that they're living and breathing just like us? It's just that they can't see. Like, oh my gosh, like, where's Geordie LaForge when you need him?
That was, I'm Asian. And
what?
I was like, do you know what I look like? He was like, I know you're Asian. I was like, okay.
Does he have the Ray Charles powers? Do you know Ray Charles would be like, grab you? Oh, you're fucking hot as fuck.
I don't know if I think he knew I must have been a hot girl based off of like the social constructs around how people treat me, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, we had an experience. And it was cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Was he very touchy, like really feeling?
He was obviously really nervous because first of all, you're blind. Second of all, is this really happening? Like, is Kazumi actually having, like, did she actually fly out to have sex with me in this hotel? Or like, who the fuck is this person?
Wow, yeah.
And I remember being like, are you an ass person or a titty person? And he was like, titties, bro. He like touched my boobs for so long. And I could tell he was just like,
yeah. Wow, I gotta remember this.
I wonder what was like the
Thank you for
And she's literally there feeling like she did something great for the world. Like, yes, disabled people need love too, but I mean, you're acting like these people can't get laid. Like, yeah, it's like, oh my, like being blind, you know, being blind does not. You're blind, you know. I'm just. This is just a hard one, you know. This is such a hard one for me in a society where even the average guy is having trouble getting laid these days because you know women are going for the top 10% of men. This is the type of thing that happens. But in a normal society, even a blind guy who's has a stable income and can take care of himself. Otherwise, even a blind guy can find a woman a lot of the time because a blind woman can find a man. So this is kind of bullshit. And she's like, he's sentient. He's sentient, bro. To say he's sentient. A blind man is sentient. Like, he's a human being. He's just blind. Like, how dare you say something like that? And I know she didn't mean any harm, but like that was so terrible. Like, that's literally comparing him to a dolphin. Like, did you know dolphins are sentient? Bro, this is so sad. This is such a sad. Like, I know that these girls are kind of dumb, but like, it's like, I don't know. Like, OnlyFans makes women turn into complete idiots. Like, you have a woman who was like for doing her doctorate and about to finish her doctorate in nursing, and she left it to become a full-time OnlyFans model, and now she's dumb as fuck. She's like dumb as fuck. You had a doctor, they actually jailed her. She's in another country. They jailed her for a bunch of years, and she left medicine to become an OnlyFans model. And she just became like an idiot overnight. Like, not wasn't entirely an idiot, but just like, there was this girl who was a chemical engineer. She was talking to like Fresh and Fit, Myron from Fresh and Fit, and she was boasting that her father's a Muslim, and she left her job as a chemical engineer to become an OnlyFans model. And Myron was like, so that you can show your butthole online. And she's like, pictures, and he's like, so you can show your butthole, because that's really what she's doing. And she was just so proud of it. And she was so proud that she was disrespecting her father by doing it, because knowing her father is a Muslim, and it will hurt him even more knowing that his daughter is doing this. And she was so fucking proud. And she became like, to be a chemical engineer, you need tons of calculus. There's tons of hard work involved in that major. I don't know if I could pull that shit off. She did. And then what does she do? The average chemical engineer makes something like $89,000 to $100,000 a year. It's pretty decent money. It's not terrible money. It's good money. And what does she do? She turns to OnlyFans. And she thinks that OnlyFans is going to hold her down for the rest of her life. She has no shame whatsoever. It's prostitution. It's sex work. And she feels good about it. There's so many women now that have left careers. I mean, like, literally left good careers, or things that I mean, can you imagine this shit? Can you truly imagine this? Is like, a lot of young women are like, well, I can go and I can have a normal job, and if I work really hard, I can maybe make $100,000 a year, or I can go to OnlyFans and make that shit in a month. Like, and the money's never going to last. That's the funny thing. Because even if they make $1 million a year, or $1.2 million a year, it's never going to last. They're going to burn through that shit rapidly with, expensive apartments, expensive clothing, expensive cars, jewelry, handbags. So, over the course of like 10 years, they're going to burn through. And that's if they're able to even keep that shit going for 10 years. They're going to burn through most of that. And then eventually, and as they get older, their following may end up decreasing because, their sexual marketplace value will decline. I'm just saying, like, you can't do this shit forever. This chick, she was like 39, and she's like my age, because I'm gonna be 40 this year, and she's talking about doing this shit into her 60s, and I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind?
Vision that was going on in his brain, or what?
It was just pulsating music. It was like fucking Neo in the Matrix the first time. He was like,
I am doing another situation for fans right now for short kings, because I feel like short kings are the most discriminating.
Short kings? Guys, like, this woman is like, she is like on one hand, she's trying to help people, but like short kings, like she's trying to say like, yeah, y'all are disabled, but y'all are sentient, bro. Like this is how women looked out on men today. Like, listen, I'm gonna give you some, all right? I'm gonna give you some because I feel so sorry for y'all because y'all can't get none because y'all have that disability. Short kings, and she means well. That's the sad part. She means well. She means well, but it's just so fucked up because it's just so fucked up. It's so fucked up, man. She means well, but it is so fucked up. I don't know. I don't know. Like, am I supposed to really watch more of this video for you guys? Because I was planning to watch my I was planning to continue watching my video, my the boys, because I've been working hard. I've been putting out I've actually been like queuing up the videos for you guys. I work on these videos in advance. Like, I have to put in the work, get the topics together so that I have a video always ready to come out for you every single day. So that's a little secret that some of y'all don't know. Like, you think like, oh, he's there like pumping out a video every day. I'm pumping out multiple videos every day. I'm pumping out sometimes 5 videos a day, rarely 10 videos a day. I don't have that energy like to do 10 videos like I used to, but I pump out a lot of videos because I also have to put up bonus videos on Patreon. But like when I try to find a moment to like enjoy myself and like have a little time for myself and do something that I enjoy, I want to do it. But then when an idea comes to me, it's like, oh fuck it, I need to like jump on it. And I saw this and I was like, fuck, I need to jump on it. And this just makes me so fucking sad. I'm gonna link you to the entire video so that you guys can check out the entire video and watch it for yourselves. But this girl just pissed me the fuck off. I mean, guys, she's basically comparing them to dolphins. She's like, they're sentient, like dolphins. They're sentient, like dolphins. And now she's saying short kings. Like, short kings are sentient beings too. They just have that disability of being short. Bro, this is a fucked up society. That's why I say all y'all need to go MWA, men walking away from Western societies and Western women, go overseas, get yourself a decent chick, or or cut back your hours. Like, if you're not going to travel, leave the U.S., drop out of society, drop the fuck out. Only do as much work as you have to. Don't work harder than you need to. Get some sleep. Get a full fucking 8 hours of sleep. If y'all don't, if you don't want a full 8 hours, lay in bed for that extra hour. All right. Talk to your, listen, do a bit of meditation. Talk to God. Talk to your inner self. Talk to your higher self. God. Work on that. Spend time enjoying yourself. Go to the gym. Take care of your body. Eat well. Live well. You want to sit down, relax, watch. It's okay to watch it. It's okay to watch it on that. Watch stuff on Netflix. Watch your favorite show. Watch some comedy. Learn to laugh again. Play some video games. Take time for yourself. Don't worry about the outside world. All right, fuck the outside world. Don't worry about the outside world unless you're going out for a hike or to do something for you. Don't worry about those people out there. All right, don't worry about the West. Let the West go to hell because this is some bullshit. There's nothing for, if you're living in the West, there's nothing out there for you, bro. There ain't shit out there for you, man. All right, there's nothing out there for you. All right, there's nothing out there for you. If you're a man living in the West, there is nothing out there for you unless if you want something, go overseas. You want a wife, go overseas. Get yourself a Filipina or a Latina or an Eastern European white woman. Eastern European. We're talking about countries like Slovenia. All right, shit, countries that you've never even heard of these fucking countries. Eastern European. Otherwise, the West is done. Like, like the West is done. Forget the West, bro. Just get out. Make whatever you need to make to survive. Save what you can save. And disengage from society. Like, this iteration of the Matrix needs to be reset. This iteration needs to be reset because we flew too close to the sun. We flew too close to the sun. We know it's a simulation at this point, but but the problem is no one really gives a fuck anymore because they're still trying to they're trying to take advantage of the simulation now. As we live in a simulation, we all know it's a simulation, and no one gives a fuck. Everyone's just trying to take advantage of the simulation. We know it's a simulation. No one gives a fuck. They're trying to take advantage of the simulation, trying to figure out how they can manipulate the simulation. All right? They don't want to leave the simulation. They just want to live good lives in the simulation. This is how fucked up we are right now. We actually know we're in a fucking simulation. We know it. Everybody knows it. You know you're in a fucking, you know this is a fucking simulation. Stop being a bitch. All right? You know this is a fucking simulation. I'm not even fucking around right now. And you don't even give a fuck. Y'all listening right now thinking about how you get your money in the simulation. And that's really it. We all know it. And we're like, oh, well, you know, there's not much else waiting for us out there anyway. You're like, seriously. What do you think about this video? OnlyFans model thinks disabled people are dolphins. And guys, let me know, what do you think about this? Like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, never miss another video again. Like, share, subscribe, and if you like the video, share the video. Just remember that all roads lead to MWA and walking away, and cheers.